Hey, welcome back once again. Butch Bella here with you for another Sales Power Tips video blog. Thanks so much for taking time. I really do appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to stop by and visit with me and enjoy some of the content that we're putting out for you. And as you know, we do these video blogs pretty much every week. We miss a week here and there just because of a busy schedule, but we try to put one out every week. And our subject today is one that I'm really passionate about, and I think if you'll start using it, it will certainly increase your sales and increase your likelihood of getting an affirmative answer when you start to ask for the sale. And it's called the initial verbal agreement. And it is, a lot of people don't use it. I'm surprised that more people don't use it. I credit sales coach Hugh Little for really teaching it to me, and once I learned it, it's something that I use a lot and I really like, I believe very strongly in. But basically what it is, and I've written about it before at the blog, about getting commitment to get commitment. You want to make sure that your prospect understands, I'm going to ask you to buy. I'm not doing this so that we can get done and you say, I want to think about it, or that it becomes a shock to them. Oh, you're talking about selling me something. So as you're going through the process, we'll just step through it. You have made the initial contact. You've established some rapport. You're starting to do a little bit of the needs analysis, and we've talked about that before. Here's what I would like for you to do. Is you're going to pretty much tell your prospect what the next steps in the process are. I don't want them to be surprised. I don't want them to be shocked at what's going to happen. You're going to put them at ease a little bit about the process. And how I would do that is, Mr. Prospect, here's what I would like to do today. I would like to ask a little bit more about your company, learn a little bit more about you guys. I would like to share with you some information about what I do. And then when we're done, I'd like to go back and work with my team to put together a proposal for you that I would hope meets your needs. And together you and I can sit down and go over it. And if we feel like it makes sense for us to work together, then I've got some next steps. Is that fair enough? And just ask it just like that. Nobody has ever said, no, that's not fair enough. Basically what I did is I would like to find out more information about your company. I'm going to tell you what I do. Then I'm going to go back and work with my team. I always use that. Even if it's just me putting together a PowerPoint, I want them to have the mental mindset that there's a war room and there's a bunch of people spread out over a map working on this thing. But I really want them thinking that I'm putting a team together to work on this program for them, and it's specially designed for them. Even if it's a template, if it's something that you use and just change out logos on a PowerPoint, whatever the case may be, really dress it up and let them know, look, I'd like to go back and work with my team and put something together that I would hope meets your needs. But here's the key to this whole process, and again, I'm going to credit Hugh for this. When we get back together, if we decide that it makes sense for us to work together. Now, in this sense, I'm already talking to this prospect like he and I are on the same team. If we decide that it makes sense to work together, then I've got some next steps. Fair enough? And if you use it that way, nobody's ever going to say, no, that's not fair enough, Butch. So again, what I'd like to do, Mr. Prospect, I'd like to learn a little bit more about your company and dig a little bit deeper. I'd like to share with you some things that I do. Then I'd like to take that, go back and work with my team and put together a proposal that I would hope would meet your needs. And then after that, you and I sit down and go through it. And if it is something that you and I feel like makes sense for us to work together, then I've got some next steps. Is that fair enough? If you use that, it will increase your sales. Initial verbal agreement. Try to remember that. Script it to your own needs. You can email me, butch@butchbella.com, BUTCHBELLAH. Check out my website. More than 300 blog entries now on sales, on leadership, on personal development, inspiration, motivation, speaking. I'm writing some stuff on public speaking now that you can go there and get as well. And as always, if you'd like to email me, I'd love to hear from you. While you're at the website, sign up for my e-zine. Comes out once a week. Would love to have you there. Follow me on Twitter at Sales Power Tips. And when you leave here, do me a favor, click over to Facebook. I know you're one of the 47 quadrillion people on Facebook. Zip over to Facebook, like my Facebook page, Butch Bella Coaching. God bless you, everybody. I'll see you next week for another Sales Power Tips video blog.